Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Guys, we're alive.
We're
Our
alive.
Frankenstein monster. Our Frankenstein monster, it exists.
Yeah.
Fire. Bad. Something along those lines. Neck bolts. How's everybody's neck bolts tonight? It's tight. You got them screwed in there good.
I need a good charge on mine, man. I'm running low.
Dude, throw some alligator clips on those things and just stick them into a light socket. What are you doing? Get it done.
Pull fucking Jason Statham and Crank.
There's a few things in that movie I wouldn't mind trying.
I need to go back and watch that again. I can give it a fair shake. It's probably good after the past 4 years of content.
I mean, good is a strong word.
Well,
but
good.
That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
like it has things to do. You know, it's got it.
Welcome, John Quest.
Paste. I gotta get everybody. Gotta give everybody's pictures up here. There we go. Spisa, Harry. Oh wait, what names are we going by? We going by handles?
I always go by handles. If you wanted to be called by your real name, you would have put your handle as your real name.
That's true.
That's the way I put it.
That's true. Harry Man is my spirit animal anyway.
All right, so here we are, and we sold our first NFT today.
Yes.
For first 4.
For real.
We're
money.
about
realsies.
to
About
we're about to sell the next, right?
Yeah,
Give a shout out to the buyer, man, because like that's huge, man. That's the first sale.
Our man Jesse Powell, co-founder and CEO at Kraken cryptocurrency, is taking a liking to our crypto kids.
Mm-hmm.
He goes by @Jess Powell.
Wow.
He has Silas Sybin in his possession,
in his wallet.
in his wallet.
That's amazing.
What was it? Something. It flew out of my mind. It's gone like a bird. It's like one of those eagles catching on fish. That you were talking about.
So the next up is Morgan's. Very nice. Very convincing. We've got Morgan's Freeman coming up here next in 1 hour and 54 minutes and 20 seconds. That ends. So that's the next one.
Nice.
Okay, I am live as well now, I believe. So,
Right on.
Well, I'm going to start my stream. I'll be right back, peeps.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
Dude, I'm-
Let's get this show started. Welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. My name is Spicy Sensei, and today on the stream, we're gonna be working on the stuff we worked on last time because I didn't save anything. It's great. But we also got some good news in case you didn't hear it already. We got some good news. We sold all of our NFTs. They're all sold. All right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna continue kicking ass. We're gonna continue taking names, and we're gonna continue turning on that autosave. But before we get started, let us give thanks and praise to the lords and gods of Sajir, starting with the All-Father. Thank you, Lord Frazetta. Next, St. Joseph of Christ. Next, St. Paul. Look up here. Good morning. Next, Ryan, King of Slean. And finally, Simon Lee, Spider of Zero. Thank you for your education, your inspiration, and your overall badassness. We're hanging with the Krypto Kids crew. If you don't know about it, definitely go check us out on Foundation. Definitely give us a follow. Bid on all of our stuff. Become an owner. There you go. But we're going to get over into the dojo, and we're going to be hanging with the kids. There we go. Alrighty. Where is everything? Where is everybody?
He looks like he can't hear us.
Oh,
Whoa.
he can't yet. He'll come back when he's ready.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, you're back?
I'm back.
He's back.
Oh, there
baby.
he is. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm back.
Greetings, Spicer.
Greetings.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Brady?
Happy birthday, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Did somebody have
today.
to pick? Well, or are we?
No, we were born today.
Oscar Bareilles Hernandez.
Silas is. He's
Hell yeah.
sliding out of the
Rudy
birth canal
Rodriguez.
here.
What up?
Flop out onto the floor.
That imagery could not be more perfect for us.
Hell yeah.
Lots of fluids.
All of our
Starting
NFTs
to
are
feel
being
a
bid
little-
upon
A little,
right now.
What is it?
So hell yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
It's a good
over
day.
here.
It's a good day.
Got a little, what is it? Akira Toriyama, is that the name of the artist?
Yeah.
Project on mesh. The power of mesh projection. Oh, man, this is all over the place. I gotta move these eyes. Oh, and I can't do that with the mesh projection on. Hey, can anybody give me like a good reason why I shouldn't be able to move the parts of the model while mesh projection is turned on?
I think there's some type of button you
Doesn't
click.
seem dumb to
Up for
me.
you if you want, though.
Mesh projection.
Oh yeah. So if you turn on floor, you could turn on backgrounds for all three axes, and then if you turn on project on mesh all the way, it will actually display. It won't display the background. It'll display just the mesh with the background projected on. You can hover around, and it allows you to kind of figure out what the placement of details should be on that surface, but you can't actually reposition the individual parts of the mesh. You can only sculpt them. You have to walk back and forth.
There's a button that you can activate that allow you to sculpt while the light box is on.
Well, this isn't Lightbox. This isn't like what? Yeah, I think that's just, what is it called? Spotlight. It's not Spotlight. If that's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
It's the floor grid. Shift P.
Mm.
So, I haven't looked into it. I just noted that I have to turn off that projection in order to get it awakened. But it's handy to have on there sometimes. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Just make do.
All right. Actually, I got a question.
Yep.
The topological brush. Is there any way to like draw a curve out and then reposition the camera and then continue that curve, or do you have to just keep like laying down curves with it?
You should be able to continue it on. You should have this little red line that comes off the end of the previous curve line, and then you should be able to continue it on.
See, like I usually get that with all the other curves, but with this one, man, it never wants to. Doesn't want to show itself.
Yeah, I don't see it. That's a.
Like
I do recall them talking about adding the feature of line continuation.
I really wish they would put like some Bezier curve stuff in here. I would make. Oh wait, I guess you can just. Did that really just happen?
Hey, Sparrow. Hey, Hundirk. Let's see. Here is a multi-Twitch link for y'all, or a multi-stream link for y'all. Harry is on Harry Mandibles, twitch.tv/Harry Mandibles. Spicer is on Shotgun Scream.
Yeah.
And I'm on Verbal yeah.
Oh, you misspelled my name, you son
Ready
of
for
a
that?
bitch.
You gave me whip. I spelled your name wrong? Yeah.
Whip.
Yeah.
It's a Harry, H-A-I-R-Y.
Oh, that's why it's not showing. My bad. Okay.
Not the Hendersons.
Jeez. Jeez. What'd you say about organization earlier? What did you say?
I say it's necessary to not be completely off the rails. Okay, let me get this sorted out. There we go. See, with the ADHD, it's marginally functional. Without, it would be a power storm. It would be a fire, on fire all the time. In a good way. Good fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Good fire.
Thunderstorm
Is
art.
there good fire?
Appreciate you being
I'm
here.
gonna say yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah. The fire that cooks a steak.
Everybody stop
How about
streaming.
Ooh, yeah, that is good fire.
Can
I
you
wouldn't want
deny
to.
it?
I wouldn't want to sit in it, but yeah.
I want to sit in it.
Oh, you. Oh man, now okay, so I'm seeing the multi-stream. So yeah, Ian has got all of himself and all of us. Verbal's got all.
For everybody?
Yeah,
Oh,
Dan.
I got it. Yeah.
I love it. Dan.
Welcome.
Cool. Got them all shoved in
Appreciate
there. We'll
you.
make that sexier in the future, but we got it just.
Yeah.
Just
No,
working.
next time.
I like it.
next time I'll figure
Thanks,
out the
John. I
Twitch
appreciate
thing,
it. I'm
so
glad you like
won't
it.
Be so crazy, but yeah, no, that's pretty awesome, man. That you've got us all in here like this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll get in the future. We can get it set up so we can kind of switch between this and a 4-up view or some close-ups too. Do a little production when somebody's got when somebody's at a key moment in their sculpture, you know. Oh, let's switch live to the Harry cam.
God, they always switch to that Harry cam.
It's like, well, that's where everybody's throwing their like Pornhub tokens at, you know. Whatever
Yeah.
it is, the bits is not an original Twitch thing. Bits is a porn thing.
Wait, what?
You know
Really?
how the chat bits here, those are all innovations that come from the like stripper chat industry. And they know what they're doing over there, it turns out.
They seem to be doing okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how industry works. It's either porn or war.
Porn
Mhm.
always, pushes everything. It's like, what is it? Man probably created the wheel and fire, and probably shortly after tried to mate with it. Each one, I'm sure. That's just
And the wheel is
human nature.
how to like. You look at that wheel and it's a no-brainer.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. He's
They
like, oh, I
invented the wheel.
invented this. Yeah.
They invented the wheel, and then somebody took the axle and turned it into a stripper pole.
Right.
Oh, the link on Spicer's chat, so I'm gonna give it to them. Give them what they asked for.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why? Or I'm
They need
not.
that spice.
Spice must flow.
Everybody needs that spice.
Mm.
Speaking of the spice flowing, when is Dune coming out?
Oh,
Oh, that's a
I'm not
great
sure.
question, actually.
I thought I saw October. I was like,
John Quest, Garbage Pal Kid Style. Love the angle. Thank you very
God, I hope
much.
not.
'cause we
Glad
get
you dig
Mortal Kombat tomorrow, don't we?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
2 a.m. tonight.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
Oh
I
yeah.
just had that cup of coffee, so I might be able to catch
Oh hey. Getting a little risque over here.
Oh.
Damn right.
Well, this is interesting. Spicer or y'all, have you ever had a situation where ZBrush just like traps your cursor and you can't click on any other
Yeah.
So if I click on any other window now, it's not getting my clicks. It's ZBrush is capturing everything and trapping it.
Oh no, I've never had
I've had
that.
that happen. Do you have did you accidentally try to open something?
No, I was like in the middle of like an alt drag or something like that, or like an orbit, and then I went off the window absentmindedly to fix something up top, and then it just ZBrush kept the focus. So and it won't let it go now. So I'm just gonna save off and restart so it's fixed up.
Nice.
It kept the focus. Like, is it your local symmetry, or not your local symmetry, but what the hell is it called? Where it never mind. You're restarting. It'll solve it faster than I can even come up with whatever I was gonna say.
It's doing something super crazy. It's like trapping the mouse inputs, and it like those mouse inputs aren't getting sent to any of the other windows on my desktop. It's craziness, I tell you. Actually, I'm gonna use a ZPR this time. I don't care what Spicer says.
I've become a fan of the DPR myself.
Holy
I don't
shit!
Yeah.
But they are
I
handy.
can't. I can't, dude. I can't. It's just, every time I've done it, it's failed. At some
I don't think I've
point.
ever even tried it.
I like it because I can I can get the lights and rendering shit to like work decently with that.
And it saves those settings. It saves your whole subtool palette, all the different elements you have in there. It saves. I think it saves your floor and backgrounds, and it saves a whole lot more stuff. But it's just a lot less reliable. I won't rely on it alone anymore. It can also save your undo history, which I don't think you can embed in a ZTL.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's.
I mean, you made the mistakes you've made, and time to move on. You know.
Quit trying to look back at those mistakes. Just,
Right.
get over it.
Holding on to the past.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been in a situation where I needed that stuff, but I guess it's probably the same as when I've opened a quick save, because that's opening a project usually after a crash. So maybe I have.
Yeah. Well, this is one for the books.
I got a question. Do you guys know if like chimps or monkey, like this is kind of a quasi monkey / chimp, I guess. Do they have a prominent Adam's apple? I mean,
They got an apple. They got a banana.
I mean, I don't think you could see it, but yeah, if you get an apple, you get a banana. That's right.
I mean, they're
That's the funniest thing I've seen today.
bonobos.
I've not been able to let it go.
It is a very useful fact. Super
Other than-
useful.
Yeah.
I am just scanning through some picatures here to see if I can see.
Oh, thanks.
any-
I probably could have done that myself,
No,
but I'm
no,
like,
you-
oh
you-
no, let
Him, my
No,
system
no.
works right now, so
Someone
I'm
else
trying
did
to
the
be
Google for you.
Let's
Yeah.
see. One issue is I don't know how to tell the difference between a male and a female chimp from a headshot. Well, you gotta look for the Adam's apple, it turns out. It's tautology, I'm trapped.
Also simple.
Oh gosh, this is a
By
gorgeous
design.
image though. Oh my goodness, look.
Oh yeah.
I can't select. This is driving me insane.
God, that is
It's
weird.
Crazy.
It's like selecting everything.
Yeah, it's like a control key or something. It was stuck, but I've been banging on my keyboard and it doesn't seem. Let's see, what if I open a note? It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be the troubleshooting show. You guys have got the main event here. Yeah, I can't even like select things in my OBS window. All right, well, you guys can talk about actual art stuff while I handle it.
Watch us fucking wing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might appreciate it just in terms of it's like most of the people that watch these like are probably people that use ZBrush or use these, programs. So like we all get into those moments of absolute chaos where you're just like, what the hell? Just trying to sculpt, man.
What are you talking about? Our shit's always together.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Shit's
100%
always
all the
tight.
time. It's tight. It's clean.
Very twit.
Twit.
All right, for folks on my stream, I am going to restart my computer now. So
my Lord.
I will be back on the stream shortly, and we'll get this sorted out.
All right.
Now, I'm probably going to rearrange all your guys' windows, too.
Son of a bitch.
It's going to be great.
Don't let this be the last time we ever see you, Ian. Come on.
Yeah, I know. This is going to get sucked
What's going on?
the text.
Tell them aliens to wait.
Do not step into the light.
John Quest is a button on
I
your
do
walking
my
pen or
probing
tablet
after
stuck.
dark.
No,
all
I
right?
don't think so.
What I
Wait your
need
damn-
you to understand. Look,
Wait
I
your
ain't
damn
no
turn.
I have standards. All right.
Damn.
Hey, you're gonna shove something in there. You're gonna buy me a drink.
That's right.
Some of that alien goo, maybe like that fluid they use to reanimate corpses. Whatever you got.
Oh man, I didn't know about that fluid,
Oh Lord.
but I like that he's asking for it.
You gotta let the aliens know what you want. Closed mouth don't get fed. I learned that in a line at Victoria's Secret once. Some woman was like, I got a couple extra coupons, and I just missed it by a second. Like she gave them to another person, and that's when I learned the important lesson of life. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great time to learn that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm gonna force this computer to die, so I will be
Okay.
back.
See you in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
Best of luck. See, if it were me, I'd probably wind up on Newegg ordering a new machine.
Yeah, you've had some terrible luck, man, with
Dude, like,
some of your stuff.
my cousin is watching this, and he can attest to all of this.
Yeah, it's your mic always cuts out like right when you're at the peak of a story or something. You're like, and then I said to him, why don't do it? Yeah. Like, and it's like, oh, I don't want to ask him to repeat it, but that was like the crux right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll do it again, and it'll do it again. It's fucked.
Man. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is, but like I just have a special touch with machines. That's not a good touch.
I think your cousin just said, or you said your cousin's
Oh yeah.
watching. Harry calls me up and he's like, I don't know what happened. There's so much blood. Can you help me with an IT problem? Yeah, we've heard that. We've heard that so many times too. We were worried. It was like, does this happen? Is this only us this is happening with?
Directions unclear, dick stuck in speakers.
All right, on. So let's see. Oh, Spicer, you did you restart old Bleachy? You going another pass here?
Well, whatever I did last time, I can't find it. So.
Oh shit. We know it's going to be that much better this time, just because it always is.
Yeah, it didn't. It goes much faster this time. Sumerian King, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Sumerian King.
Awesome. It's late where he's at. I think he's in Europe, if I remember correctly. That's rad.
Dun, dun. Hell yeah. We're millionaires now, boys.
I know.
We're millionaires.
I've never been so excited over like a couple $100 that's not going to go into my wallet.
I know, man. I'm about to like walk into the dollar store making it rain.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the thing that's cool is, you know, for anybody that does this kind of work, I mean, not even specifically NFTs, it's just sort of getting recognition, you know, from a random person on the internet that for whatever reason got us, you know, noticed us at this point, almost a month later, after posting most of these. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty exciting.
Buffalo Wild Wings tonight, boys.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I had today for lunch.
Double fries tonight, boys. Double fries.
I went big and got their truffalo sauce. Don't recommend it.
Y'all earned it.
I'm gonna pay for that one tomorrow. I can feel it.
MJ Sculpts, welcome. Sumerian King, loving those memes on the Discord. Oh yeah, we have dank memes.
Oh, it's a memed up day. For any of you guys that have not joined Spicer's Discord, first of all, shame on you. And second of all, come for the memes. You'll stay for the camaraderie, the sculpting camaraderie and tips. But definitely join for the memes. The memes are strong. And today is a especially highlight day.
Good Lord, today was yielding gold.
Oh yeah.
So
did you want to
creators on there, or do we have some like in-house meme lords?
I don't know. We should.
Yeah, I would wonder about that. Like, who's bringing the fire there?
Glenn, dude, Glenn always brings
It was Glenn and Harry, dude. Chris was bringing the fire today. I was like all excited looking at, you know, our foundation page, and then like I'm seeing on the Discord, it's just like, man, there's just slapping meme after meme down in here.
There was a point where I was just like, I just need to stop, but I can't because they're so fucking good. Like I was literally suffocating. I was laughing so hard. It was like, just when I thought like this shit couldn't get any better, it did. just kept going. It was fantastic. Yeah. Today was a solid day.
Oh yeah. Can we get a border around? We haven't even thought of her name yet.
Oh yeah, we got a.
Wait,
Oh,
is it
Bad Taste Betty. We talked
Bad
about.
Taste Becky. Yeah, I think Becky.
Yeah, Becky's better.
I mean, that's like in the same genus as Karen. So
Genus.
Yeah, I thought we didn't want to use Karen too soon because I thought, well, that means that's something else nowadays.
Yeah, no, Karen
Yeah.
needs to be her own thing.
we don't need to play an ace when the two will do.
Are you sure it wasn't a different phylum though? I'm trying to figure out comic strata here.
A new phenotype.
It would probably be like second evolution Pokemon. Not final form, but, you know.
All right, I think I'm back. I think I'm
Yep,
fully
you're back.
Back.
Yep, I see you there.
in the saddle again.
Oh shit. God
Yeah.
damn, we're getting Aerosmith up in here. Shit.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you hit it up there. You hit it.
I don't have my glasses on. Was that Steven Tyler over there? Who is that over there? I can't see so good.
Put on enough scarves and nobody can tell. You know, you just put all the scarves on and it's
Well,
buried in there.
they could also confuse you for Johnny Depp as well.
Mhm.
That's the bonus
That's
slash
the risk you
challenge,
run.
you know.
Yeah, you have to count the bandoliers, right? How many he has on the wrist. That's how you know. Steven Tyler,
Well,
just
it's
one
also-
more.
Hapshaw.
You look for the
Let's
use of
do
the word
this.
rig in reference to one's junk, and that is a Steven Tyler indicator as well.
Rick.
Yeah. What kind of rig you working with here?
He says that a lot. He just goes up to people he meets.
I just made that up. I don't know. Actually, I heard that
I
from
fully believe that.
Steven Adler said that, and I think he said that about Steven Tyler, but I've not followed these bands over the years. I'm just aware of them because they're super famous, right? But I worked on a movie called Dahmer versus Gacy, and Steven Adler had a role in that movie in which Dahmer drills a hole into his head while experiencing a beautiful act of love between an escaped genetically engineered serial killer and a former member of, is it Guns N' Roses? Is that what he was in? He's a drummer for something. Anyway,
This just sounds like you're just saying what comes to your mind. This is a movie.
this fucking actually happened. This is real shit here. I worked on a movie called Dahmer versus Gacy. It's a very, very weird film. It has Ethan Phillips from Star Trek Voyager. It has Erwin Keyes before he died. It has who else is in that? What is his name? Art
Art
Van
Bell.
Belay.
Oh.
No. This one's killing me because I remember him because he talked about all the different turkeys he made on Thanksgiving. What is this? Art LaFleur. I think it's pretty Art LaFleur. Yeah, LaFleur. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, so he talked about all the different turkeys they made at Thanksgiving that year. But anyway, it was a real weird movie. I don't think I've actually ever sat down and watched it, but it was fun. It was fun to work on, and
Dude,
Steven Adler got nailed by Gacy and then got his head drilled open. So it was pretty much, you know,
what you'd expect.
Everything that you've ever wanted.
Yeah. What I asked for last Christmas. I thought I was the only one.
Santa mixed up our letters.
Damn it. Sandy.
That's the last time, Santa.
Curse you, fat man.
I still need to see that. I have to watch that.
It was less the movie. I think it's called Fat Man.
Yeah, it's called Batman.
And it's basically Mel Gibson is Santa
John
Claus.
Quest.
But they really play it straight. Like that was my only knock on it.
This
they play it so
this image
straight,
is
it's
off
almost
of
like
Verbal
they could have used
design.
a little more parody.
So Verbal
kind of
does
like laughing
a lot
at
of our
itself, but I was
designs
like,
for the cards.
They're just like, no, it's like as straight as like a Jason Statham movie or something, you know, like this isn't a comedy. Like this is.
But I mean, that's kind of what you want around the holidays, man. You need a break from some of that shit. I could get down on it. I have to see it. It looks-
No, it's worth checking out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we should talk about. Let's see, what's everybody working on right now? So we got CRISPR, right, Ian?
Yeah, I'll put on the
On that.
on the artwork here. We decided to accelerate this one into the pipeline here, so we didn't do a color piece on this one.
Yeah, now that we have some momentum, we're kind of going full gear. If we can, full steam ahead.
Yeah. I am gonna add some nice tubing, some sort of feeder tubes and bioorganic integration here, because like the first genetically engineered children aren't going to be perfect. They're going to need like a colostomy bag from birth, and that's just their lives, right? But that's the price we pay. That's a price we pay for genetic perfection. Is we have to have a few generations of like Wrath of Khan rejects that even Khan would not appreciate. Pushing out the airlock. And
you want to know kung fu when you're born? Oh, well, you're gonna carry your piss around for about 10 years. Is that all right?
And then you'll die. That's how long you live.
Yeah.
Well, there's a trade-off.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick some ass before I'm 10. That's all I know. Kick some ass.
Yeah, so
Cool,
I got
man.
CRISPR going. It looks like Spicer's got what we call it. Are we gonna do Chlorine Jean, Bleachy Becky? What else do we have for her?
Bleachy Brenda.
Bleachy
yeah,
Brenda.
Brenda.
That's what it was.
Brenda, yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah. I have to do that.
I do like the name Brenda. It just sounds like a name like, Brenda, what did you do? Brenda.
I took care of the problem, Becky. All right, look.
I know, she's over here.
Shut up.
She's saying it.
She's like sizzling under the skin.
Yeah. I like great.
Disinfectant Diane.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Or disinfected Diane, rather.
Mm.
Huh.
Squeaky Susan.
Damn.
Chlorine Chloe has been suggested by X Pure X Ownage double. Oh my God, this guy has the name. X Pure X Ownage 007.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
He's got all of it in there.
Comment on some Twitch video.
I bet he learned Kung Fu right out of the gate, too. Knew it right out of the gate. Just willing to bet with a name like that.
I bet it's judo, and you don't know if he's got a knife, and you don't know if he's got a gun. That's what I want to learn. I want that. None of this Jackie Chan bollocks.
Yeah.
I want to see some windmilling in.
I was hearing all about Spicer's combat skills, but he shut me down on judo because I might jack up my hands, and I'm like, oh, he's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
Anything that's gonna put a rim at risk, you definitely need to think twice about it as an artist.
Dude, I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever I'm going to do something that I find potentially risky, I always use my off-dominant hand, so that if I screw it up, then I'm like, oh well.
But don't you,
That's not the one. That's not the winner.
don't you like triple your chances of fucking up at that point?
Yeah, definitely. But that's okay. I'm like, that's
I
not the
want you
money
to hold up
maker.
your finger and show that your hand and show that you're missing 2 fingers.
Yeah, exactly. No problem. No problem.
I got
Totally
this.
worth
Hold my
it.
beer.
That's right.
No
Typically
fingers,
won't see the
no
rest
problem.
until it's too late.
Low digits.
Yeah, we gotta think of more people to make fun of. For sure.
Now, I want to ask X Pure. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Spice.
Oh, I was done.
Okay. I want to ask X Pure, like, did you build that name up over time? Did you start out pure? And then you're like, you know what? I just got extra pure, so I'm putting some X's around that. And then you own somebody one day. And then James Bond came to mess with you. And you're like, nah, dog. With the silencer, it was over. And you're like, well, I just picked up all. How many more names will be added before you're done?
I think
Yeah,
you have to get like 10,000 360 no scopes in a row.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you earn that trophy.
I think so.
Oh man, once we have like the hideous, boring dystopia of the future where we're all stuck on the social credit scores, and are there going to be just achievements for life that you can get on your social profile? Like saw boobs, you know, that little pop up in the corner of your
Saw actual boobs,
Oh, true achievement.
right? Confetti will fall from the satellite.
It's like a targeted confetti launching satellite. It's like the hammer of God that fires the
Right.
supersonic like metal bolt that is more powerful than the nuclear detonation. You guys
You know,
know?
Oh yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how developed the platform is, but there's like a real proposal for basically shooting hyper accelerated high mass objects at the Earth and creating like devastation on the level of
We're talking like Gauss rifle shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how they'd accelerate it, maybe magnetically.
Yeah, 'cause I mean that a railgun basically.
Oh, holy shit.
Right,
Yeah,
and then but there's
they've
no
got
fallout,
that.
right? So you don't have the nuclear,
Right.
the sort of poison.
Yeah, it's all just magnetic driven, and that shit's scary. Like fucking scary. I want to shoot one. That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah.
It would be rad.
How the fuck did we arrive at this?
I don't know, but let's keep going, man.
And
Yeah.
questions you can, but they're fruitless. Like
No, I love it, but I just forgot. Like we were on social credit score. I was gonna say, yeah, like okay, that's nuts, but yeah, I've never heard a one thing ever about a social credit score that sounded positive until I just heard about the confetti when I see boobs. That's it's like holy shit, that would be awesome. I'd be like, thank you, satellite. I agree.
the billionaires out there deciding what you care about. This is what we're going to reward you for, you plebes.
Right?
Yeah. Except in that case, they would be correct.
Oh god.
The rest of the time, no. I'd be a bit, like this time you nailed
Out
the
of-
head.
Oh, you guys! I guess I'll give you this
Brave
one.
right now.
You what?
Said Aldous Huxley is turning in his grave right now.
Seriously, man. Oh shit.
This
I
was
know
fiction,
that's-
not a fucking manual, you ape.
Yeah. Stop following it.
You wrote Starship Troopers, right? That sounds.
Oh
like
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only Huxley I've read, though. I think I started Stranger in a Strange
Wait.
Land, but I didn't continue it.
Troopers. Starship Troopers was Aldous Huxley?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, well, I think.
I have to
think
fact
so.
check that.
Yeah, you should. You should fact check me. Give me the pants on fire rating.
I'll tell you, dude. Like,
Area.
I had to really know Robert A. Heinlein.
Hey, you're right. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm glad you
It's
checked that.
Stream over.
But I mean, dude, like, it very well could have been. I mean, that was excellent fucking satire. When I saw that movie in the theater, man, I had a funny experience. Like, because I was in Florida, man, and
You were
Marty
in
and I-
Florida, man, at the
You
time.
were in
I
Florida.
was, and it was actually a Florida man moment because, like, my buddy and I had some problems with some fire ants, and oh my god, like we
Here we go.
we got this brilliant idea to boil a big like pot of water and pour it into the colony as revenge, and then we saw Starship Troopers, and it just gave me like it gave that whole scenario some weird perspective that I really can't fully describe.
But you were like, would you like to or now? Would you?
I know. Here's my story. I'm done.
I'm sorry, did I just blow your punchline? My bad.
No, you might have. I don't know. But you know what, man? I mean, the whole point, like, I walked away from Starship Troopers, like the movie, with a different, like, probably not the takeaway they were going for. Like, what was the main guy's name? Johnny
Rico.
Yeah.
I walked away with that movie like being one great big like cautionary tale of don't be Johnny Rico.
Yeah.
Dude, like he was chasing after the chick that wanted like nothing to do with him when he had like the hot chick that wanted everything to do with him, and parents would set him up on an island. Instead, he wants to chase the chick that has like, no time for him and just wanted to like move a big piece of metal through space. And then like goes through all that bullshit. Like, dude, don't be Johnny Rico.
Don't be
Yeah,
Jimmy.
be
Thank you
Denise
for-
Richards. Have ambition and you know, like live your life. Don't settle for the first romance that comes along. Not that I did that. I settled for the first romance that came along, and it worked out. But like, yeah, man, oh man, I had that exact same experience, like watching his decision making, going, like, no, you're doing it all wrong. She's
Beta.
got the right idea. You know, get out there and make something. Do it.
That had what's his name? The Ironside dude. What's his?
Michael
Michael
Ironside.
Ironside.
Yeah. I didn't, dude. He was in. Because I tried to watch Nobody today, and he's in that. I was like, holy shit.
He's still
Oh.
alive?
He was still alive.
Yeah.
I was
Somebody's
so
got to play Sam Fisher from what is it? Well, forget it. Derailed that.
nice.
But yeah, Starship Troopers is definitely a good one.
Oh, it's excellent.
Definitely.
It holds up too. Like, it's still good.
Yeah, yeah. it's Phil
There's so
Tippett,
many headshots. That's
special
great.
effects artist on that.
Mm-hmm.
Pioneer of both model effects and digital effects.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of headshots.
Oh
It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, they weren't afraid to use violence to really like make a point in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, like this shit is for real. This is not like a Marvel movie where you are, you know, it's bloodless and you know nobody gets hurt that doesn't need to get hurt. And I mean, I haven't watched the latest Marvel movie, so maybe the tone has shifted a little bit. But in Starship
There's
Troopers,
no-
man, like people lose
there's
their
no time.
craniums.
Oh yeah.
Marvel
But that's what makes it so great. Is it's the contrast between all those like gung ho, like come serve your country, you know, and blah blah blah, like that kind of stuff. Because it's like you're getting both at the same time when you're like, oh shit, like this is that's what it is. Like,
They're in
and then- yeah. And all those people like in the movie are the same way. They're like, yeah, come on guys, and then they get in there and they're like, oh Jesus Christ, what the hell
Right?
did we do?
Yeah, I like how all the veterans got some limb missing. He's like,
yeah.
infantry is what made me the man I am today.
That's brutal. Brutal.
thinking about getting robot legs, or metal legs. It's a risky operation, but it'd be so worth it.
Don't do it, Ricky. I love you just like you are, Ricky.
I need them though.
Think how fast I'll be.
It'll totally nail my tricks on the half pipe.
And then I can win that competition and then pay for your house.
Your dad'll have to respect me then.
Yeah. We'll save the whole neighborhood. I have a treasure map. Oh my god, Ricky, you're amazing.
Oh, Christ.
It always leads back to Goonies, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that aspect of 80s movies and that you can solve pretty much any problem with all the shit you can find in your shed.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, there's a random drawing on the floor. It means something.
You kindly collect the dog, please. Hello?
Derek Davila coming in hot from Twitch.
Can't let them stray dogs just wander around. They'll steal your crypto when you're not looking. Corrupt your ZBrush files. Seen it yourself. Man, this is my first time ever sculpting like a monkey chimp thing, and it is a delight because it's just like pure fury and wrinkles.
That looks fucking great, dude.
And I'm just
For you.
I like
I'm just enjoying it.
That's gorgeous.
the chip produced it.
That's
Fucking
losing his
great.
shit.
Oh yeah, that's the chaos. And I gave him kind of more regular eyes at first, and then I just thought, no, that doesn't. He can't have regular eyes. He's got to be
No.
like possessed.
I feel like
Yeah,
you,
you know.
should, I feel like you should like gold tap one of his teeth, like spin through some shit.
Yeah, that's actually a good call. It'd be fun. Poor bastard.
And this son of a bitch is gonna get it too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everybody's getting one.
Everybody's gonna get some.
Oh, you made plans, did you? That's cute.
Let's see. Who's is this your stream chat, Chris? Somebody's oh, this is pure ownage. Oh, this is Ian's, right?
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I wanted to know. This is a great question for everybody. How did you know when you you wanted to start designing stuff?
I was 3, and I drew something for my grandmother. Just went from there.
You started getting more encouragement, and it felt good to have a find your skill. And the grown-ups were all like, "Yeah, keep it up." Or what was the?
No, actually, I had to fight to get into art. Actually. Actually, the first time I ever failed a class was art class.
Interesting.
And it was also the first time my parents actually went to bat for me against the teacher. Usually, like, they would believe the teacher over me, but my dad was dropping F-bombs on this lady. It was fucking amazing. Never forget it, dude. Like he looked this lady in the eye, told him all bullshit. Like she was known for pulling shit like this with creative people. Like she did it with a couple of my friends too, you know. And she said I didn't do the work, and it was like the only class I gave a shit about. Like I would literally go in and like dive into like anything she'd make us do, and then she would just fuck with people that like had some kind of ambition to do art. Like I don't know what it was, but like she liked to sabotage kids for some reason.
Gross.
And she said I didn't do the work, which is not true. You know, my dad, like he honestly, there was like pause, and he kind of like looked at the ceiling like, I really have to say this to this lady. He just goes, I can understand him failing math or science, but it's fucking impossible for him to be failing art. And he just fucking tore into this lady. It was great. And it was the only time they ever fucking went to bat for me against the teacher. It was awesome.
So that was enough. That was enough to be like, all right, I'm doing this.
Yeah, and then I got lucky because like there was one we had like rest in peace, Mr. Abney. Like this dude, he saved me and a couple of my friends because like he taught an advanced art class and he would only teach like juniors and seniors, right? And I remember being scared as shit going up to him and asking to go into his class. It was like the alternative was to like stay with this lady, and you know she was horrible. And the dude, like, he took me, my best friend, and 2 of my other buddies in, like when we were freshmen, which he would never do because he hated like younger kids. Kept us in there, and he like created like 2 more years of his class just to keep us there and keep us like occupied. And like that,
Nice.
that was like that was a pivotal moment for me in life. Like, he like, you know, he made it happen.
That's excellent. Yeah, those are defining experiences for sure.
Well, and of course, we also kind of abused that too because we were making fake IDs and t-shirts. Random shit once we learned graphic design.
That sounds very familiar. I never took an art class in high school. It was like way into my adulthood when I started taking art classes, but I was very much into the technology when I was a kid, so me and my buddies were very much doing the same thing. Like the second Photoshop was a thing, we were all over it. When 1992 or whatever when it came out, we were coming up with like, my friend was very inventive in the lab there, so he would come up with ways to like take gold pens and like create transfers that you could like transfer it like a seal onto the license. It's no surprise that he and I both ended up working in anti-counterfeiting when we were like in our early 20s.
I never even considered that. I should have thought about that. That would have been.
Oh man, yeah.
Would have been a good move.
Good times.
Dude, that's crazy that you were into the technical side and then the art, because how the hell did you become such an incredible artist, dude? Like, there's no way I would be even half a salt of the artist that I am. Like, if I didn't have this like weird, crazy, just like, you know, drive to like, I just get obsessed, you know, where I'm like, God, I keep thinking about my work and what other people are reacting to it, or like if it's good and all this stuff. Like that is the only reason I even have any ability at all, I think, is that kind of stuff. If it would have been just the technical stuff, I would have, I don't know how you persevere. Like you must be like a Da Vinci or something.
No. I'm just all over the place. I'm all over the place. So
I'm a little bit of a live wire. Yeah.
Months on another thing.
Hey, you know electricity? Yeah, I'm like that. Yeah.
Did we see that Jason Statham movie, Crank?
Jesus. Is that the second Cranked referencing that?
The audience wasn't here for the first one.
Oh, okay.
The sad thing
Still
is,
though.
like, I've only like partially seen that movie. I need to like actually commit to it someday.
Dude, all I remember it being pretty awful, and I actually really like Jason Statham movies, and I was like, even that one, I was like, are you shitting me? Like, I enjoyed it, but I was like, what the hell, man?
I remember really appreciating the premise. It was like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I've never seen this before, so they get a pass on a lot here.
Oh yeah, that's what makes it really fun, and then awesome, you know, him kicking ass. That's always good, always a good time.
Well, as for myself on the design side, though, I did have an interest in art when I was a kid. From like maybe you said age 3, that rings true for me as well. Maybe it was like 3 or 5, but I remember that I had this map to Devil's Treasure that I made, and so I had drawn the devil and he's burying the treasure, and my parents just praised the shit out of me for that. And after that, it was just like, Ian, what are you drawing? Ian, what are you drawing? And it just became like a part of my identity from getting a lot of praise from my parents. And both of my parents have some good creative capabilities, but didn't really pursue it. So there was a lot of support for that. I remember I drew a picture of my dad once, and it was like his face on one side of the paper and his bones on the other side of the paper, so you could hold it up to the window like an X-ray.
Nice.
That's
So
cool.
I guess I always like messing around with the possibilities of any medium.
If I ever need to slice you up, Dad, I gotta know where to go. Gotta know where to start.
Yeah, let's practice your tracheotomy now.
Yeah.
Ah,
There's this guy.
You're sleeping.
There's this guy named Zukowski. He's got The Art of Zukowski, or it's called Struggle. It's on Netflix. It's just, you know, any artist watch it. But he learned anatomy by his father died, I think, in some car accident or something like that. But he learned anatomy by performing the autopsy on his dad.
Whoa!
And he's like, so when anyone asks him how he learned anatomy, he says, "My dad taught me." And I'm like, dude, we get it. All right, we get it. All right.
He was already. Now wait a minute. Hold on. There's some questions that need to be asked here. How was he performing the autopsy without a prior knowledge of anatomy?
Oh yeah. Well, he definitely learned. He definitely learned.
That is such a good point, dude. He performed the autopsy, aka he just went in there and just
started
around
slicing it
until
up.
he figured it out.
My dad's corpse was there, and I wanted to know what a stomach looks like, so here we go.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
I mean, did like somebody just walk out and was like, "Does anybody want to have a go?"
Right. You want to have a go at this one?
You know what? I was just gonna wait in this waiting room until it was over, but you know what?
I'm dead inside. Let's do this.
Seriously.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't think I would trust that guy. Like that's a metal as hell story, and I would be like, you terrify me. You have some sort of like mental fortitude that I don't know if I could ever understand.
You're an alien.
Yeah.
Being a sociopath.
Yeah. Damn.
I am so in love with opioid. I'm super glad that you're running with it, because I don't think I would have done.
Oh my God, Ricky!
Oh, thanks, man.
Love that head, the mouth, the way the teeth interlock. I'm dying over here. I'm dying.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's one of those ones that just.
He reminds me of Fun Boy from The Crow. Remember
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
I
with
can
the
see
one with the
that.
chick? He's like, he shoots, he scores.
Oh yeah, totally is fun. Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
I was
watched
thinking
it the
kinda
other
remind me
night.
of- oh, sorry.
No
yeah,
worries.
dude, that's a cool. Yeah, I haven't watched that in forever. It's like just a snapshot of like the '90s, man.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Fire
love
it up! Fire it up!
all the best parts. It kind of reminded me of like the Preacher covers, like when I was painting it,
Mm-hmm.
like the color scheme that's kind of like extreme like that. Like I forget that artist's name, but like his color palette is like so good, and it's just
for which
Preacher.
Preacher.
Oh, Fabry.
Yeah,
Glenn
Yeah.
Fabry, yeah.
yeah, and his are always like this, where it's just like tons of just variety in the skin and just.
Mhm.
But really, this was just me trying to make him grotesque, and it's just working.
And if Fabry always reminded me of like a Simon Beasley that actually knew anatomy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Beasley knew anatomy. He was just so good at exaggerating it.
Yeah.
Fabry was like more like his was like just, I love them both, man. Especially Fabry. I mean, that Preacher was still hands down my favorite comic of all time.
Yeah, it's fire, dude. It's so good.
I've never read it. I actually
Oh,
not
God.
read a lot of comics in general, but I guess it's getting time for me to like, start absorbing the culture of the Crypto Kids team here. I don't want to be the only one.
It's time for you to grow up.
Yeah.
Start reading
Grow
some
up and read
comics.
some damn. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a long read, but
Mm-hmm.
It's so good though.
I mean, it's a comic book though. Like, how long could it be?
pretty
Long.
long. It's like 10. It's like 10 graphic novels,
Yeah,
think.
something like that.
and they're not short. But I mean, it's good. Like,
Yeah.
So it's not tough to get through.
No. It's good shit though.
This is interesting. Before coming to the dojo, I never worked from reference like this. I never worked over a reference. And it's a new experience for me. I'm finding myself getting a little hung up on things. And it's like, now I'm going back and I'm like, well, why didn't I design that better? Why didn't I design it differently? But I feel like really on rails. It's a weird psychological experience for me.
Yeah, I can't do the direct over the whole time. I always work when I work from reference, or I'm looking at something, I always have it to the side.
Mhm.
So that feels more natural to me. So even when I'm matching something, I'll still put it to the side and reference it that way, because then I'm still interpreting it, because it's 3D, so you can't, it's hard to do some things direct, like you have to kind of interpret it a little bit. So that's how my brain works. And then at the end,
That's a good question.
or towards when I'm
Triple R. Good
getting
question.
it, that's when I'll go back to my lower subdivision levels, and then I'll start adjusting the overall proportions, because that's usually where you need, where you really need it. The detail stuff, not so much, but
I'm picturing your workflow, and I'm realizing that it makes a lot of sense, because it sort of frees you from that sense of being a slave to the reference. But because of the flexibility of the technology, you can always roll back in and kind of bring things back to where they belong.
yeah, that's kind of how I do it. But I don't know.
I like it.
I don't know. But Spicer, you work so well with, I mean, he's doing it right now. I don't know, you have this incredible vision where you can see the x-ray through it perfectly. My brain doesn't do it. I'm I can't see. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Oh, he fixed that for me, because I didn't realize you preferences, draw, and then there's that little color block. You can change that, and and then there's the other setting. What is it? If you hold down Alt with transparency up, hold down Alt, and it brings up that little the tablet where the ghost button is. If you turn that off.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah.
That made it super easy for me to do the reference.
Oh Oh yeah.
Wait, what is
Hey,
it about the ghost
got that
button?
right.
I didn't.
Did I tell that right, or am I fucking?
Yeah, you hit Alt and the what is it, transpose or the transparency? I mean,
Yeah.
is that right,
Mhm.
Spicer?
Yeah. Transparency, turn ghost off, and then in preferences, go to draw and back opacity, and you can change how see-through it is. But I would I would always work the way that you did, where I would have it next to me, and I would try to always be fucking like getting it right and getting this and getting that, and then I was working for this one studio, and they literally just superimposed the image over my sculpt, and they're like, "This is what you need to change." And I was like, "You know what? I'm just working like that from now on." Yeah, because they'll always do that, and then they can never complain. They can never complain because it's
That's so
literally
true.
one for one. So, but I mean, there's obviously some room for interpretation. But I mean, you don't get everything doing it this way, but you do get pretty much all the rhythms that you need to make it as recognizable as possible to whatever you're doing. And as long as you got anatomy, you can fill it all in.
I was saying before you came on the call that I wouldn't have, but prior to taking your taking your course, I wouldn't have known where to put the landmarks for any of the arm muscles. Like that stuff would have just been very wonky to anybody that had any idea what anatomy looks like, even on a super exaggerated character.
Oh yeah,
It sells it.
yeah.
Yeah, like, I think if anybody's watching this that wants to learn to take his class, like Spicer will fucking.
I'll level you the fuck up.
That's right.
He promises to level you up when you start the course, and he delivers.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, yeah. I was saying it before the stream started. Like, you like, I've looked at so many anatomy books, and I've told you this before, and you know, and I've studied with people and I've taken classes and such. But like, you're the first person that's ever made it like stick, or I don't know. You just make it click. I don't know how you do it, but you do.
Yeah, a lot of people say that to me. I'm like, I don't know how I do it. I just tell it the way I tell it.
Every year my beard gets longer and I get better at anatomy. That's why I don't cut it.
Right.
Cool story. Cool story. Suck less.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but I'd say the first time when I knew that I was going to be an artist was where it was in, what is it called? There's junior high, elementary school. So we're in elementary school, probably like first grade or something like that. And we're playing, was it Pictionary, where you draw the picture and they guess what it is? And is that what it's called, Pictionary?
Yeah, that's one of them. Okay.
So it was my turn. They're like, and it was ribbon, and so I just drew ribbon, just drew a circle with a little frill around it and two little streamers coming off of it, and put first place. And she was like, "You're really good at that." And I was like, "Well, okay. Well, I guess I'll continue doing it." So that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Just some random ass teacher. Just-
You ever want to get a bunch of kids and then just tell them they're good at random stuff to see what happens 30 years down the line?
Oh yeah.
Somebody's dismembering a cat. Wow, you're great at that. I know.
Yeah, that it always reminds me of there's this one of those damn feel good comics. Damn, it hit me. This feel good comics. It was like I think, what is that Reddit page? It's like made me smile or something like that. It was like one of those, and it's a comic somebody made, and it's like this guy walking around with this kid, and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "You know you have superpowers, right?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I do too." He goes, "Watch this," and he goes, "Hey you," to this guy standing in the corner. He's like, "Hey you over there," and he's like, "Yeah," and he goes, "You know that hat?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "That hat is awesome, and you're awesome from wearing it." And then that guy is just like, "Oh, thanks, man." And then he just walks away, and then he's like all smiling. You could tell his day is all better, and he's just like, see, like I did that. I made that happen. And I was like, God damn it, you got me. It's so pure and fantastic. I don't remember how that related to what we're talking about, but
Doesn't matter. We're here now.
Oh,
That's
we're
what-
telling kids random things that they're good at and just seeing how.
Oh yeah. yeah.
oh yeah. Okay,
It's
so it
like-
applies.
Okay, so here's an interesting fact I learned about interventions like early childhood education. So Mozart famously had perfect pitch. You guys know what perfect pitch is?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So for the audience, if you not familiar with it, it's if you hear a note, you can say what the note is, or if somebody says what the note is, you can produce it, right?
Mhm.
So it was long thought that was just like sort of just an aspect of genius, just something that you had or you didn't, and it was associated with some of the most brilliant musicians over the years. Well, turns out you can develop a protocol that you can introduce kids to pitches and train them in perfect pitch if you catch them between like the ages of 3 and 5. And my understanding is, for the researcher that did this, like 10 out of 10 or more kids. I just heard about his initial study. I assume he's selling this now, because why wouldn't he, right?
Right.
But 10 out of 10 or so kids that he taught with this method grew up to have perfect pitch. He essentially gave them a superpower by figuring out the right intervention and catching them when their brain was plastic enough to like take it on board.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
My
I
daughter's-
always had relative pitch, but I never had perfect pitch. But
Yeah, another
got
thing about it. Okay.
I was just gonna say I got nothing.
Well, I guess the boat was my
$5. I don't know.
There's also the idea of exposing kids to other languages, because you onboard the ability to imitate languages based upon what you're exposed to at a young age. And so if you aspire to have your child to have an easy time learning like Mandarin or other tonal languages or difficult languages, you can expose them to all those sounds, and they'll naturally develop the ability to repeat them if you do it often enough. Or at least that's my personal theory. You have to give them LSD, which is like, that's controversial. But
yeah.
Oh,
But it's
worth it.
necessary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Par for the course.
Just a heavy dose of magic mushrooms,
That's right.
and your kid will be able to do anything.
You gotta open their mind way up and then close it back up before it all gets out.
It's called the heroic dose.
you guys ever hear of trepanning?
Oh, trepanning? Yeah. I watched some old ass like Nat Geo thing about that. And I was
What is
like, yeah, you just open up the skin and then you just spread it apart. And then you get this drill and you just put some tape on there so you know how deep to go. And then you just drill a hole in your skull. And then you just cinch it right up. And then every time you rub that little hole, it gets you high. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Shit.
So I had never heard of it in the term of rub your head hole and get high in that context. I mean, it tracks. It totally tracks. I've always heard of it in the context of like mind expansion, or like exposing your brain to oxygen in order to cause it to function at a higher level. People have had all kinds of crazy ideas about it. But there are trepanning devices. Like if you go to look at the like the medical kit for the Civil War surgeon, they'll have like this device with like it looks like a melon drill of some kind, it like cinches down on the skull, and then you could twist it down in there. It's got like saw edges around the rim. It's terrifying. Oh yeah, Triplar is bringing in the MK Ultra here. Did they trepan people during MK Ultra, Triplar?
You just need a good leeching.
Oh, yeah.
We could all use a good leeching.
Clear your head.
That's like lobotomies. Like I never knew how like they would just be like, oh yeah, just come in and we'll just do a quick lobotomy, and like you just lay down, no medicine, no anesthesia. They just do it, and they just take a rail and pound it above your eye, and basically just disable that part of your brain. You're like, yeah, there you should be happier. It's like
give it a good stir.
Right?
I had no idea about that stuff until I think last year or so, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
terrifying.
Jesus, dude, that is crazy. And they were just doing it to all kinds of people, just like, oh, your son's restless at school? I know what to do.
Just pound him in the head with his fucking rail.
Yeah, I was like, that'll shut him up. Like,
Your kid talking too much.
To our society. Well, we can handle that.
yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of worked. You got to hand it to him in some respect.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
the guy-
therapy kind of works.
Yeah, exactly. That guy, I think, got.
Castration kind of works.
Yeah, exactly.
Try not
Jeez.
to run the microwave around them for a couple weeks.
So crazy. That's how we all got our qualification work on these crypto kits, though,
Yeah.
right? We had to make sure we went through the stages. We got the phlebotomy. You know, we got that had the drilled the hole in our head, shock
Well,
therapy.
the requirement of the Illuminati when you go to work for them. You know, we
Right.
were all out at Davos worshiping the owl.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yes.
Moloch.
They're like, hey, you guys want to do something real special?
You guys want to get
Bill
weird?
Gates was there.
We don't know if we're ready.
You're gonna have
do
to
it.
fuck this cadaver first.
But I was already doing that, so it wasn't really an issue. Like,
Son, we were just kidding, but by the time you started, we could see where it went.
Very
Didn't
rarely,
hesitate at all.
very rarely are we inspired. But the way you fucked that cadaver, boy, I tell you what,
you had to get it done.
you got that get it done attitude. I like it.
Climax. We could put that on the cover of a romance novel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hold my absinthe.
Jesus, it's getting dark up in here.
Oh man, it happens.
That's the only way to go.
That's about the right tone right now.
Yeah, we're trying to promote these damn cards. You know, you gotta get in the right mindset for this. You know.
Triple R, you have the golden thrust.
Oh my god.
You are the chosen one.
He has it, Your Honor. We found him.
By the power of Grayskull!
Look at his stroke. It is magnificent.
Effortless.
I'll never forget.
Poetic, even.
There really is nothing more, breathtaking than a shorn scrotum.
Oh yeah. Suggest you try it.
Should accuse chestnuts of being lazy.
Look, an eagle in the sky. It has signified his coming. Literally and figuratively.
Oh my god. We gotta do some kind of like cultist that has to be worked into this series.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys are all into like Hulu and everything, right? We can roll on some Lovecraftian shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I
yeah.
don't even like Lovecraftian seems like all puppies and roses compared to this stuff. I don't know. I think I would prefer that.
If we don't have a card
Well,
where
Lovecraftian is way
Crypto
less
Kid is
correct.
fucking a cadaver, then we're not doing it right.
Right.
Like Lovecraft is a little coy, I would say, but like the implications are there. We can roll with that. We just have to take it to where he wanted your imagination to go, right?
I'm down with that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So what would we name the Cult Kurt?
Oh, but it's like maybe it's about what he had to do. So we got trepanning. That's a culty thing.
Yeah, we put a hole in his head.
Gotta be Bohemian something.
Oh, Bohemian Bob, or whatever.
There we go.
Yeah, I love
we
the,
gotta
the
brand
other
him.
kind where it's like they don't think that they're in a cult or they don't know it, you know, like that. Like the pyramid scheme people, that would be a great one too. Like,
Or the Insane Clown Posse.
I think there's a Juggalo card in our future. Come on.
yeah,
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Fuego Joe. Fuego Joe is that the soda they drink.
They don't know how magnets work. We could probably help them out with that a little bit.
Well, did you ever see the fucking? I think it was the Onion, the dating site for juggalos.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's a commercial for it. Oh fuck, it's amazing. All right, damn, I have to find it. I'll put it somewhere. I'll put it up in the dojo.
In the dojo.
God damn it.
God damn it.
I'm just afraid to even put Juggalo into YouTube. It's work it into the algorithm. I'm gonna get
Oh
some
yeah,
weird-
yeah, isn't that a weird? There needs to be a name for that fear, right? Because it's something we've all got now. It's like you don't want to. You've got your YouTube just where you want it. It's showing you the things you're enjoying, and then your kid comes along and watches.
Bro.
You know, like
Uh-huh.
that's a great example. Just one
Fortnite
screechy
commercial.
Minecrafter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the risky click kind of stuff where it's like, except yeah, you're worried about like ruining your
My
your
algorithm.
crafted algorithm. Yeah, exactly.
Was it Edgy Eddie, the Edgelord?
Oh.
The edgelord. Yes.
You gotta have a fedora.
Oh yeah.
Edgelord is like that. That's like an extreme emo, right? Have I got that right? I've been out of high school for a really long time.
That's the dude that's gonna like keep the argument going on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh god, that's me. Oh fuck.
But usually it's like, yeah, it's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's like, it's also usually the guy that's like, you know, the guy that'll be like carrying a sword around, you know, has a sword in his room, and it's like,
Okay.
I'll use it. I used it once, you know, like that kind of guy where you're like,
So there's a little like, there's like 10%
Calm down.
Napoleon Dynamite, right? Like
Yeah.
that's part of it. There's an obliviousness.
yeah, but it's like even more of a flex though, like not where it's
Yeah.
just kind of like a quirky, like cute flex where you're
Yeah, he
kind
was
of like
yeah.
this person actually might be dangerous because they think they can do this, but they're also just like fucking weird.
Oh man.
I always love these archetypes too, and like knowing, like I totally have been a part of these archetypes as well, like taken part. Like my buddies, like all growing up when I was a kid, just like we totally were like these edgelord types. Like we didn't know it and we didn't think it, but like yeah, totally, we're just like, man,
Yeah.
they don't know.
It's like the first time you like find like I don't know, like my one of my friends like got a whole, I think his uncle gave him like a catalog for knives, and I don't know how we did it, but we talked his mom into like buying knives for like 6 or 7 of them. I mean, and like dude, like actually I still have one. I found it. My mom, like it was the one, I don't know how to find it because it's like damn near impossible to hide. It was called the Arkansas toothpick. I have it.
Oh
It's,
yeah,
like,
I have
long
those.
fucking blade, dude.
Wait, you have one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have one. Yeah, I got a bunch of knives. I love knives, dude.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. I got a Damascus machete right here.
Oh shit.
All
Let's
right.
see.
Why? Because of the meme said, "Hey, if you get attacked by a zombie, you can only use the thing that's to the right of you."
Whoa.
Damascus fucking machete.
There you go.
That's what's up. You gonna get it.
I like the cut on that. It's pretty.
Hell
It
yeah.
looks- It looks mean.
I was looking Rambo knife, Damascus.
Oh, dude, like I had my grandmother bought me. They were selling like those like it was like marketed as a Rambo knife, and it had the little fishing line, the matches, and all this shit in the fucking hilt.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those when I was like 10. Then like this, like dude, like no 13-year-old should have had access to this. Like I got like 3 knives out of the deal, but like dude, I mean, this is Bilbo's fucking sword.
Oh shit! It is.
Oh hell yeah.
My son is
Sting.
11, and he just asked
Right.
for a butterfly knife the other day.
Hell yeah, get it to him. Make sure it's nice and sharp.
So we told him he could make one out of Legos, and when he showed us he had the skills, we'd move to the next level.
There you go.
And he did.
Nice.
He's been working on it. So
Well, get him the one that's the comb.
yeah. Well, I want to get him one that's like weighted but not sharpened, so that he can whack his fingers and learn. You know, the mistress
do
of
it.
pain shall teach, but without cutting his fingers off, without being a painful on the wall. You know?
Yeah.
Well, if you
it
want
doesn't
the
need to be a
lesson to
hospital
stick,
visit every time.
no.
No. I think in all reality, though, there is one knife I really want to get. I want to get the it's a karambit, but there's a one company. It's like Fox, I think it is the Fox karambit. That is a nice little knife.
What is it called? The Falcata? Is it what it's called? I think something. But yeah, it's a Leonidas sword. It's kind of got that little hook to it, and it's nice and
yeah.
yeah. Definitely want one of those. That's more of like a sword saber, but I guess for a knife. I mean, I have switchblades all over the fucking house. I've got flip blades.
But you got them hidden under, like, just grab them whenever, wherever.
Yeah, so in every room I have a combat knife, just in case.
Have you ever had any trouble over there?
No. I'm 6'2", 215 pounds. No one's gonna fuck with me. I can pretty much walk anywhere. So.
It's good to have.
Yeah,
Just
but
in case people want to get fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Very.
Get fresh. I love that we went from talking about edgelords to knife talk.
Every one of you is an edgelord right fucking now.
Yeah. I used to be a total edgelord, aka we all.
Next week we're going to be cutting through water bottles with our pocket knives.
Yeah, screw the Krypto kids. Let's just post videos of that. It works.
Hell yeah.
Add Taste Becky.
That's right. We do need our Becky though to be in the videos. Just need it.
Well, let's see if she's available.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
She's probably got per diem.
She likes being on camera. That's for sure.
Right?
I was much into fire and explosives when I was in the 13.
Oh yeah.
Still into fire and explosives.
Yeah. I want to blow some shit up every day. Yeah.
I have a story that I will not tell on stream. And I was 36 when that happened. It required surgery.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ask me about that sometime.
Sounds like a felony. Can't wait.
No, not really. It was more stupidity and lots of alcohol.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
It was an excellent time. I would do it all over again. Easy.
Let's see what we got in the stream chat here. It basically is a melon drill, right? Oh God. Have you people not heard of incognito YouTubing?
Wait, what?
How dare you?
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Those
that
are
means.
fighting
I don't know.
words. Those are fighting words. That's all I know.
Get out there on YouTube.
I want everybody to see my face and know my name, and when I'm talking about fucking corpses to be a part of the Illuminati, you know what I'm saying?
We're just relating our life experiences here.
This is our pitch meeting to the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Oh, they're hearing it.
I don't know about these assholes. Send the assassins.
We're not selling insurance here, man. Look at the crypto kids. You should tell you what kind of people we are.
We're gonna be worried the crypto kids are gonna destabilize society. That's why they're gonna take us out.
Oh,
There we go.
Can't
There it
have
is.
that.
There's the angle. Damn it.
The Ingram angle.
the Ingram angle.
Talking out her mouth sideways, I believe, is her angle.
Mhm.
Oh, that totally is her angle, and I'm into it. Let's see. Let's get a little check in on Morgan's Freeman here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're
$40
in the,
million. Finally.
Oh.
There we go.
That was easy.
Dude, my buddy here, he just realized who I was talking about that bought it. He's just like, dude, that's fucking insane. Jesse Powell's buying them. He's like, that's so damn good for you. He's like, after he buys them, maybe he'll tweet about it. That would be fucking not.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
Oh, okay. So B Mully said, now I get it. He was talking about Ian when you were talking about where you're worried about the questionable clicks on YouTube. And so it was a suggestion, not a threat.
I
so
gotcha. Okay,
much
all right.
appreciated,
Well,
B
I
Mully.
take it back.
Well, that's
Yeah.
my cousin, and he can also attest to my jackassery with explosives. So.
Comics legend. Hi, Spicer. It's great seeing one of the
We thought
crypto
it'd be
kids
cool if we
come to
could build
life. Thanks for being here, brother. I
An
appreciate you.
explosive with this is all before I was at the age of 18, by the way, and nobody was hurt. And we used all things that were available over the counter in an experimental way, etc., etc., etc. So now the FBI is satisfied. we thought it would be cool if we built a device that we could like arm. So we had like the larger explosive, and then we built like this one that was we could trigger electrically because we had been messing around with like blowing resistors by overloading them.
Mhm.
We had built like a rifle to do that. We built a rifle where the firing chamber was this resistor that you could pop over and over and over again. And then we figured out we would like grind black powder to make our own bullets that were like screws that were embedded in plastic that had black powder in the back, and then the resistor was on the back of that. So it was built on, you take a camera flash because it's got these high capacity capacitors that could charge up. So the best part about this thing is like a little 22 rifle we effectively made, but when you needed to take a shot, you turned on the flash and it would go
Nice.
and then a little light would come on when you were ready to fire.
We would have had a lot of fun.
That is wild, man.
I have
Oh, go ahead.
I have a buddy that like we started escalating things with potato cannons.
Kind of escalated.
The finale where like we realized we needed to stop was we built one that required 3 people to shoot it. Like literally, like one person had to hold the barrel over their shoulder. So the barrel was 5.5 feet long and the chamber was 4 feet long, right? And we took one of the electrical primers off of a gas grill, and
Hey, I like your way. I like how you think.
so we had like a spark ignition. We made our own fuel. You had to like spray it. It had to be quick. And this is how fucking devious we were. Instead of like using potatoes, we just cut section of the same barrel and would like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 inches, and would freeze ice cubes so that there was no fucking projectile to be found. And we shot that thing off my
Like a
deck.
Sherlock Holmes mystery there.
We shot it once off my deck, and then like the boom went through the neighborhood. My mom like opens up the window. What the fuck are you all doing out there? Like,
Hey, you bought us knives. Shut up.
Yeah. We'll put those knives in this thing next, all right? You'll be glad to see us shooting ice cubes.
next time we're gonna freeze nails.
I don't have any cool like invention explosive stories like you guys. I was a pretty boring ass kid, I guess.
Well, what did you do?
Damn it.
I pissed my pants in front of my class one time in 2nd grade, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess you could say I'm kind of a badass.
Peeing your pants is cool.
Yeah, you ain't cool unless you piss your pants.
In school.
Hey, we've all been there. I've had my moments.
No, I was always the kid that got caught for everything. So
Yeah,
I
same
knew
here,
if
yeah.
I was going to do something, like it better be worth getting in trouble over. So it kept me out of a lot of trouble because most of the time I was like, nah, this ain't the one.
Dude, every single bad thing, every
That's
single
right.
bad thing I've ever done, I always got caught. Every single time. And I was just like, fuck! Why always me?
Yeah,
But-
it really makes you weigh out the consequences.
Yeah. But
Yeah, well, I mean, when you
Kept
don't
me out
get
of trouble.
caught and then you just keep going further, that can also be a problem.
oh yeah.
I may have gone down that route a few times.
Yeah.
I never did anything malicious, but I definitely made some questionable choices at times.
I mean,
And you know the moment it happens because your heart rate starts going up. You're like, oh shit, you're gonna put that much in there, bro? All right.
Just don't stop running.
We don't look back. We don't know what happened.
I will share a tragic moment of bodily malfunction when like yours was like 2nd grade. I was like, we were 14, and we went out like egging houses, and it was the first one, the first house of the night, and I started laughing so hard, man. I like thought I had to fart, dude. Nope.
No.
and so we're like everybody like splits and is running off and going off to the rendezvous point, and I'm running the other way. They're like, where are you going? I'm like, I gotta go home. Like
that
run
awkward
a mile and a half.
shifting in the pants, like you have a Hot Wheel car
Like,
in the back of your underwear.
all I can say is that if the affected household had wanted to track down one of the perpetrators, they could have found him.
Just a trail of shit.
Oh yeah.
They didn't need to. They were looking out the window. They're like, this is punishment enough. Justice has been served here tonight.
Where are you going, Chris? I gotta go. I'm turtling. What? I'm touching cloth.
My name is Chili. Good times.
Oh yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I think on that note, it's time for me to split.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat as well and get ready for that Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody for being here for the second episode of Krypto Kids. Before you go, Verbal, let them know first off how to exit properly from a stream and where you are, where they can find you, and what you do.
You got it. Go, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this has been Ian with Verbal Processing, joined by my esteemed collaborators, Harry, Batman. That's right, we have Batman here.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing it. You can see the cowl. He's got Batman's traditional beard.
Mm-hmm.
And Spicer McLeroy. And you can find me at, let's see, ianstrandberg.com, or if it's easier to spell, various.graphics. You'll find my work there. I got an Instagram at Verbal Processing, Twitter at Verbal Processin with no G. And you can probably round me up in one of those places.
Nice,
What
nice.
about y'all?
All right, Chris. Well, we'll start from the top. Batman, let them know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
What's up, guys? This is the Sweet Treat Batman Pop-Tart. And my real name is Jamie McGow. You can find me on ArtStation at Jamie McGow. Jamie like Jaime, and McGow like MCGOUGH, because I don't have a way to say that. And I'm going to start streaming soon, I think, along with these clowns. Have some fun doing all this stuff. So you can find me on Twitch soon as username Colt and Clay. Colt like the gun and Clay like the mud stuff that you sculpt. So hope you can see you guys there soon.
Oh yeah, Chris, let them know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
My name's Chris Baxter, aka Harry Mandibles. You can find me on ArtStation under artstation.com/monstermaker. Instagram is Quiet Square. I'll be streaming more often as well as soon as I figure out how to work these devices. So,
Well, your mic has been kicking ass today. It hasn't cut out once.
Is
Yeah.
is it working good?
Yeah, it's been solid. I didn't want to say anything either.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't want to jinx it?
Yeah.
maybe when I dismantled it last week to figure out that I wasn't the culprit, I might have accidentally fixed it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's possible.
All right, everybody, and my name is Spicer. You can follow us over at Krypto Kids, collectible, freaks for modern weirdos. So definitely, there's a link. Give us a follow. We're selling everything. Everything's getting sold. So if you want to get in, you better bring that cashola. All right, and we will see you next Thursday. Same crypto time, same crypto channel. We appreciate you. Have a good night.
And a big thank you to, my goodness.
To the most incredible CEO collector in the world.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely remember in this moment, this is not at all an effort to stretch as we go and look for that name.
Jesse Powell. Jesse Powell.
We
At
appreciate
Jess
it, brother.
Powell.
Thank you for thank you for valuing our efforts and helping us get this off the ground. Also, thank you to everybody else who bid on the Krypto Kids, whether you won or not. It means a lot to us. It's a weird time to be an artist, and as a bevy of digital artists, it's an exciting time to hopefully see a renewed opportunity for us to create original expression and stuff that doesn't necessarily fit in the normal commercial mold. So thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better myself. Shit.
Be well, y'all.
All righty. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody.